Guys, don't you just love a custom-made product, a custom-made experience? Well, that's what we're about to unbox today. I got some custom-made handbag organizers for my vintage designer handbags, because as you know, they're not very popular designs, so they don't come with standard organizers being sold off websites. And this was kindly gifted to me by Zoomoni, and so let's see if they're gonna fit like Cinderella's shoe, the perfect fit. Ooh, okay, so first I got a bag organizer custom made for this vintage Chanel Series 0 single flap bag. And next bag that's getting an upgrade is this Bally vintage shoulder Kelly style bag. Of course, this was not going to be sold stock standard on any handbag organizer website, so I had to go custom for this one. So this is my very exciting parcel from Zoomoni, so let's open her up. So this parcel was shipped via FedEx from South Korea, and it took like 2 days to get to Australia. So the shipping speed was very quick, very secure, very reliable, and very quick. So these were packaged really well in a box so they don't get crushed or damaged inside. Ooh. There's a third item in here that I wasn't expecting. That's interesting. Wow, there's more than what I was expecting. Okay, so these two items are extra items that we didn't even discuss. So they're my bag organizers here. Okay, so these handbag organizers were provided as a collaboration because I joined the Zoomoni affiliate program. And so part of the joining the affiliate program was being gifted some handbag organizers to try. Now you guys know I already tried them once. I'll leave the first video here. So I was really happy with those felt organizers that I had, and I'm still using those in my bags now. And so this is my very first time getting custom organizers, because as you know, I have vintage bags, and so they wanted to give me the experience of the perfect snug fit. And so we discussed two custom organizers, and now I see these extra things in here. So I actually don't even know what these things are. So we're going to start off with the organizers that we discussed that are custom ones, and then I'll open the other things because I actually don't know what it is. So here's a thank you card. Now, so what they've given me as a part of the affiliate program is my own code, which I'll leave down here below. And that's for 20% off Zoomoni organizers. So here's my code. Okay, so let's start off with the custom organizer for my vintage Chanel bag. So let's get rid of this no brand organizer that I got from Temu, which I was using. Okay, here we are. Here's my organizer. This is the style I chose, which just has one front slip pocket, one back slip pocket. I didn't want too many compartments because the bag itself is not that big. Let's put her in. That is a nice snug fit. Look at that, guys. All right, look at that. There we go. Now let's just compare that again to what we had before with the non-properly fitting Temu organizer. Okay, there's the Zoomoni custom organizer again. Perfect fit. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And now it also helps to give the bag the structure as well. The great thing I loved about the Zoomoni custom organizer experience was, so you had to give them the measurement so they know exactly how to craft it. And also be aware, they're only going to craft rectangular shaped organizers. So if you have like a trapezoidal based bag, then you probably don't want to be doing that. It has to be rectangular. So what I loved about it is you get to choose the height of your organizer, because not everyone really wants the same height. It depends if you have like internal pockets. So for example, I've got an internal zippered pocket here, and I definitely didn't want it to be higher than that pocket. And I've got these slip pockets here. Now these ones, because my bag is a white interior, I actually don't use these ones. So I wanted my organizer to be higher than those so that I had the organizer pockets to be front of mine rather than the real bag pockets. So this is exactly the measurements that I provided to them to have my Cinderella shoe moment with my handbag organizer. So I chose the color and the thickness of the felt. Now, in addition to that, they provided me, now this, I wasn't expecting this. These are like extra pockets and dividers that you can use in the organizer itself. So I have the option, if I want to put things in here and then I can put the item in there. Or if I actually want to use this as a divider inside the actual compartment here. So for example, that's my slip pocket there. I could put like a lipstick or something in here and then put that in there so it's divided. So these are some really nice extra add-ons that I didn't even know I was getting. So thank you, Zoomoni, for that. So that is fantastic. Let's put her back in. Oh, that just feels so good. Check that out. That is so good. So now actually all 3 of my Chanels have Zoomoni organizers in there. So you can see that one. Okay, so this bag here, this is actually the Chanel small flap organizer that fits perfectly into my Series 0 lambskin rounded chevron shoulder bag. I actually didn't even need to get this one custom because it happened to coincidentally be the same size as the Chanel small flap, so that worked out perfect. And this is actually my Series 2 vintage bag, which is like a mini tote. And here I also have another Zoomoni organizer, which it wasn't even custom made for this bag either, but it happened to coincidentally fit. So I really took care in looking up the measurements of the different bags. So the one that I bought for this particular bag happened to be a bag organizer for this particular bag that I'll put down below for you. It's not even the same bag organizer, but it happened to fit perfectly. So now all of my Chanels are lined in Zoomoni organizers. And this was the felt organizer that I'm trying. It's editing me here. So guys, I forgot to mention in the video, I was watching another channel, My Closet Travels, and she also was showing some Zoomoni handbag organizers. And I think she's South Korean, or she speaks South Korean. And she was saying that she thinks that the name Zoomoni is actually the Korean word for like pouch or pocket. Now, I'm not Korean. I don't know how to speak Korean. So sorry about my upcoming pronunciation. But possibly the name of Zoomoni handbag organizers is derived from the Korean word
Jumeoni.
Jumeoni. So it means pocket or pouch, which makes absolute sense because a handbag organizer is a little pouch or pocket that goes in your handbag. So do you guys agree that that is where the name Zoomoni is being derived from the Korean word Jumeoni? Sorry about the pronunciation, guys. I can't speak Korean at all. Let me know what you think in the comment section, or if you do speak Korean, what do you think about that? Okay, so next up is my organizer for this vintage Bally shoulder Kelly bag. Okay, so here she is. Let's take her out of the plastic. So again, another custom-made experience. Now, one thing that I did choose differently between the 2 bags was this. I chose a 2mm felt because the bag interior is much more roomy and I have room for a thicker, more structured felt. Whereas this bag, as you can see, it's very small. So I asked for the 1.2mm felt because the thick felt, for me, it would have just taken up too much of the interior room. So I didn't want it so thick. So now I have felt for the first time, they're 1.2mm felt. Okay, so let's put this baby in. I chose red to match the bag. Oh, look at that. Nice fit. Very Cinderella slipper. Fits very snug like a glove. Okay, so let's see how the bag closes. Okay, good, good. So it's helping to provide some structure when I push in there now. Because I didn't want this crease to further sink in and deepen. I wanted it to help hold the structure of the side of the bag. I was previously using a thicker Temu style bag organizer, but honestly, it was taking up too much room inside. So this now much better suits my needs. It fits like a glove. There's still room for me to access my back pockets here. So I'm really happy with that. And not only that, they gave me some extra dividers as well. So guys, these handbag organizers were gifted by Zoomoni. It's not a sponsored video. They didn't pay me to make this video, but I'm really happy with these gifts that I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so again, they're like little felt patches or pouches that I can either use inside my handbag organizer or as dividers in the pockets. Once again, I chose a very simple style with just a front and back slip pockets. They have lots of different styles you can choose from. I think possibly 6 styles, and I just wanted to go for simplicity. Really happy with that snug fit. So the custom experience has really given me a positive experience with Zoomoni. So I really want to thank them for these gifted organizers. And now my handbags are very happy with their handbag organizers inside. Let's just do a quick comparison between the two organizers. So this one is 1.2 millimeter thickness. This one is 2 millimeter thickness. Otherwise, I did choose the same design. So can you see in the camera there the difference between the thickness of the 1.2 versus the 2? Like, it's nearly half the thickness there. You usually want to look at how structured they are in terms of holding their structure. So this is the thinner one, which is 1.2. So I don't know if it's translating, but it's quite easy for me to squeeze. This is the 2, and that's much thicker for me to squeeze. And if we do it sideways, so that squeezes like so. And then if we do this one sideways, so this one, it's much harder to crush, as you can expect from one that's nearly double the thickness. That just gives you an idea of the two different thicknesses. But as I said, I chose the thicknesses for a particular reason. This one, the bag is so small, I didn't want to waste a lot of space with a doubly thick bag organizer, so I chose the thinner one. And this one, I had way more space, so I was happy to get a thicker and structured one. These pouches appear to be the 2 millimeter thickness. Okay, so these appear to be like packing cube dividers. It's almost like a babushka doll. So there's a daddy one, the mummy one, and the baby one, kind of like the 3 bears. And this is going to be a little bit unconventional, but the first thing I thought about with the little one is, as you guys know, I have a dog and we like to go to the dog park, and this can fit the tennis ball in perfectly because she gets slobber all over the ball. And so now I can have a little compartment. So for example, this is my Teddy Blake handbag, and this one was also gifted by the brand. Now this one is one of the bags that I have carried the ball in. So now I can use this bright orange divider in the bag, and now I can carry the tennis ball that could be slobbery in its own little divided compartment in this bag without getting slobber all over my other things. So how, I know it's a bit unconventional, but how handy is that? Now the dog tennis ball has its own personalized compartment. I think also these would be great. Now I don't have this product myself, but if you have one of the vanities, like the Louis Vuitton Nice vanity, or any type of just that sort of shape vanity, this would be really great for compartmentalizing things as well. Any type of like travel packing cube, that way you can keep things nice and separate. So let me know, what would you use these divided packing cube felt organizers for? And let me know if you like my idea of using it for the slobbery dog tennis ball. So guys, let me know in the comments section, what is your experience with Zoomoni? Good experience, bad experience, neutral experience? Haven't tried them yet and would like to try? Let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback if you've tried either their felt organizer or silk organizer. I have not yet had the opportunity to try their silk organizer, but I can say I'm very happy with the felt organizers that I've been gifted. And now I've tried both the 2 millimeter thickness felt and the 1.2 millimeter thickness felt, and I've now tried both their off-the-shelf experience where you just pick one that they already make, and now I've also tried their custom experience, which I'm very happy with the snug fit as well. So if you guys want to see my very first Zoomoni unboxing and try on video, I'm going to leave that here. And if you guys haven't already seen all the hoo-ha and drama with the Hermes Birkin versus the Walmart Workin, I'm going to leave the video here. And if you guys haven't already seen all the drama with a viral TikToker and her luxury Christmas haul, I'm going to leave that here.